Some of these are from when I was really young, like 5, 6 years old, and some of them are more recent. And basically, I'm just gonna be kind of going through these cards and deciding what I want to put into the binder. I just got this binder off of Amazon. I really like the kind of green color, and I thought it would make some nice crinkle sounds. So why don't we open this up first and look at that so we can get started. Okay, awesome. So it's gonna be hard for me to kind of keep the whole thing in frame all the time, so bear with me. But so this is the binder. It has this kind of tissue paper. I'm gonna put that to the side. So as I said before, it's a 2x2. So it's a little bit easier to manage, I think. Oh, and we have another one of these. And it has the stretchy part that you can use to close it on the end. So, without further ado, why don't we just get started? So, I have this Emolga card. It is from the, I think, Volt White, Bolt Black. Sorry if I got that wrong. It's from that set. And it's just so cute. I love the green, I love the full art. So I'm thinking for the first page to kind of go in theme with the green. We'll start with this one right here. So we're just gonna sleeve that in right there. I think this Executor card from Mega Evolution would be really fun to add. It's also obviously very green. So I think up here, or maybe down here. I kind of like it down here because it's almost like falling from up in the tree. So maybe we just do down here. Awesome. I think that's looking pretty good so far. I think I'm gonna look for some more green cards because I really like this Rapidash card, but it's obviously not green. And then there's this Simi Sage, which does have green in it, but it kind of is way more pink and multicolored. So I'm gonna set this down real quick. This is a promising green card. I think I'm gonna set that down. I also have this Superior EX, but they're the same card. I don't want to put both on the same page. Yeah, I also have some French cards in here from when I was little. I really like this Stredigan card. I'm gonna put that down. So I do have this full art Arboliva, which is also green. So maybe put that down. And don't worry, I'm gonna go through a lot of these. Oh, I do have this Raichu, which is green too. Shoot, this is gonna be hard. So, kinda got bluish green down here. I really think the Superior is nice. But what do we think? Maybe Raichu just feels very yellow. I think I might do the Arboliva and Superior. Just because, and it starts to transition a little bit into that yellowish color. Okay, so here's kind of the first page. I really love these cards. Like I said, I think the Emolga is one of my favorite cards that I own. Just period. It's so cute. I just love it. Executor is also really cool. This was like the only hit I pulled from a Mega Evolution. It was just a 3-pack of cards. Or 3-pack of packs is what I mean. Okay, I'm liking where this is going so far. Okay, awesome. So this is our first page. I think it's looking really, really nice. We're gonna move on to the next section, which is a spread of 8. So for now, I'm gonna set this down, and we'll look through and see what we can look to fill this out. So in the packs, this was a mystery box, prismatic evolutions box, which I thought was really cool. Like I showed you earlier, I got that Leafeon, which I'll go into more later, but for now, I really like these cards, this Rapidash and this Simi-Sage. They're really pretty. I think they go really well together. So I'm going to set those down up here for now. I really like this Raichu, but ironically I think it's too green now, so I'm going to keep this for now. I have this really pretty Roaring Moon EX, which I just pulled in the last video. If you haven't checked that one out, please go ahead and look at it. Pulled some cool stuff. I like that. I think it kind of fits in. One card that I think we should add to this section is this Iris. This is from a Pokemon Black and White booster box from like 2011, 2012. My brother and I opened it when we were little, and this is one of my favorite cards, and it's just so pretty. And I just really, really love it. So we're definitely gonna add it to the spread. And then there's another kind of rainbowy trainer that you guys might have sneak peeked at earlier. Oh, here we go. Serena. I don't know which set this is from, unfortunately. Again, I pulled this card a long time ago. But look how pretty the sparkles are, the holo. So I think we have a set of 4, which is great. So I'm gonna get that set up. So I'm thinking the Serena into the top left, because we're gonna transition that into the kind of rainbowy vibes of the Simi-Sage. And down here, we'll do the Rapidash. And lastly, we'll slide in the, the Iris. Now that looks pretty cool, if you ask me. Very, very nice. So, thus far we start with the green and then go into kind of rainbow territory. I've been seeing a good amount of kind of yellowy cards that I have, so maybe we'll expand into those. So, I'm gonna set this down here so it doesn't fall. I think this is from Destin Rival. No, it can't be, because it's 2022. I actually don't know what set this is from. Sorry, guys. Let's go through and look for some yellows. So I do have this old Holo Jolteon, but it is, like I said, an evolution, so I think I'm gonna set it aside for now. With the Zekrom, which is a dragon, so maybe we'll think about it. Some more to go through. None of these are really yellow. I mean, okay, I have a thought. Give me one moment. We're gonna go through the rest of these two really quick. I don't know if I see anything that's super yellow feeling. Oh, another So one of the cards that I think could fit as like a intermediary between these is this Galarian Articuno V. It has that pink and yellow vibe, which I think would translate really well here, so I'm gonna add that one in. And then there's also this Team Rocket's Wobbuffet, and this does feel a lot more like purpley, so I don't know. I think I definitely want to have this one up here, so let's see. Slide that in there, and maybe, I mean, they don't really go, shoot, but you know what, it's all just vibes, I think. We'll just go with vibes. I think this might be too dark though. Raichu feels too green, but maybe if I swap them. Maybe this will feel a little bit better. Okay. I think that looks nice. And then we can do the Team Rocket's Wobbuffet promo down here. Yeah, why not? Okay, awesome. I don't know if you can... I think you should be able to see all that. Cool, it's our first spread. Look how shiny, 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 shiny. It's so pretty. I think, like I said, Iris is one of my favorite cards that I own. It probably is my most favorite card that I own. It's just so pretty. And I love these. Honestly, I love all these. Okay, awesome. Well, I'm gonna leave that here for the moment while we kind of figure out our next move. Again, I really like this Druddigon. It's just really, really cute. I like sleeping Pokemon a lot, so that's definitely a contender. I also pulled this really cool Genesect EX from, I mean, it's gotta be black, full white and blaze black, right? It's either that or Destin Rivals, but I feel like it's gotta be the Pokemon Black Edition. And, you know, if we're staying in that theme, I do have this really cool full art trainer card for Gitsis. Yeah, he's cool. And some other Gen 5 Pokemon that I have. This Thunderous promo from the Blaze Black set. Really pretty card. But if we want to go deeper into the archives, so to speak, I have this Thunderous EX, which is from the same set as Ghetsis and Iris, and it's just really cool. And I think we might have to do that, you guys. They just seem like they belong together. There's Kyurem in here, Victini. This Lugia is also really cool, but I'm kind of thinking one of these will work together. Okay. So maybe the Druddigon has to get pushed off to the side again, sadly. Because it's really cute, but I don't know where to put it. Now Ghetsis has to go at the top. He's cool. I don't have any cards of N though, like cool cards, so I think I definitely want to get some in the future, either pull or buy. I've never bought singles before though, so I'm not really sure what the process would be like for that. Ooh, I think Ghetsis next to Genesect. That looks pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. And then we can add in the Thunderous and Thunderous EX at the bottom. That's cool because then the different sets are diagonal from each other. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like this we can kind of just feel the vibe. Oh, I'm gonna put this with the Eevee pile. Oh, this too. And this. And this. Wow, I did not do a good job of sorting ahead of time, but that's okay. Nothing has been lost yet. I mean, I could just make this kind of evil team vibes page, you know, with red and stuff. I don't know, let's see. Okay, so I have this Giovanni's Charisma. This is super cool full art. I think the, like, most rare version of this card is the one with him in Persian, I think. But maybe let's slide him into the topmost spot. And next to him, we could do, I don't know, this Typhlosion looks pretty menacing. This is a French Typhlosion. And it's probably got, I mean, this is from a Heart Gold Soul Silver set, so it's pretty old. Honestly, it's not in terrible condition, and it looks like it's a promo, which is cool. I didn't know that. But I think it would be cool to put up here. It's a cool card. I feel like I say that about every card. It's a cool card. Whatever. It is cool. I like the Dread again. I know it's kind of bright for the vibes, but I think we just have to put it in somewhere, you know. And then the last spot, I have these two Victinis that I think I'll do. I think I like this one better than this one. This one's very cute, but it just feels a little bit too carefree. And there's some intense Pokemon and people on this page. Okay. Full spread number 2. I think it looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. I mean, got a lot of really cool cards here. Yeah, awesome. Alright, well, let's keep going. Well, I think I want to do the evolution spread right now. Let me just make sure I didn't forget any. No. Okay, I think we're fine. I don't think I missed any. So, I have these ones already sleeved, and then I have a whole pile of extra evolution cards over here in case we don't find everything we need. I know for a fact that I don't have any Sylveon cards. Sorry to the Sylveon lovers out there. Maybe in the future I'll pull one. But one card that I really wanted to highlight is, I believe this is a Team Rocket Eevee. And to be quite honest with you, I have no idea how I have this card. I think I used to trade cards with kids in the park when I was younger, and obviously nobody knew what was worth what or anything. But I think this is a really neat card to have in my collection. Plus it's really cute. I don't know if this is the same art as in the base set, but I'm pretty sure it is Team Rocket set given this. And it even has the Wizards at the coast logo down here. So I think that's really cool. So I'm not really sure where we put that to start, but we'll put that here. I have a French Umbreon Noctali with Croque Lunaire and Coup de Pont Éclair. And this is really pretty hollow. As you can see, it's pretty old. I mean, there's whitening on all of the sides and all that, but I really like this card. And I have some more oldies like this Jolteon, which I love. The hollows are so pretty. And I don't know, this was always Jolteon to me, so I'm definitely keeping that one. And I have a Flareon in that same style from the same set, so probably makes sense for them to go together. So that's 3. We have another French card. This is French Espeon. Again, I don't know what set this is from. It says 2010, if that helps anybody. Solaire for 30 damage. But this is a pretty card. So that leaves us with 3 spots left. So I have this Vaporeon sleeved. I'm not sure if this is the one I'm gonna stick with though. It is older, as you can see by the edges as well. And then I think for Leafeon, I'll do this prismatic one, and in honor of our backdrop for today. But I'm not too sure yet because I have another one to look at. So we're going to go through my extra evolution cards and we'll kind of decide what we want to do. So this Espeon's really cute, but I think I want to stick with the French one. This Eevee is cute, but look at that damage in the corner. Definitely a well-loved card. Another French Espeon. I really like this one growing up. A French Flareon. I forget this dude's name, but it's his Flareon, which is cool. Oh wow, this is a cool card. French Jolteon. It's got some crazy scratches. I don't know if you can see that. Again, well-loved cards, you guys. Another French Eevee. This one looks kind of funny to me. I don't know. So this is another Vaporeon I have. It's from the Plasma set. It's pretty, but I'm not too sure. And then these ones kind of look weird. I don't know. I'm not gonna put them in. Another Eevee, very cute. Espeon from that set. And then we have these 2 Leafeon cards. But I think prismatic is what I'm gonna go with. That is not, and these aren't evolutions. Okay, it looks like we went through everything. So if we choose this Leafeon EX and Vaporeon, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have room for one more, and I don't have Glaceon or Sylveon, so I'll have to have a repeat. So, what is the coolest repeat that I have? Honestly, I really, shoot, it's between these 2. I really like both of these cards. They're really cute. I think I might do the Jolteon. Let me know below if that's what you would have picked. Okay. I do need to sleeve those. So we're gonna use these Destined Rivals sleeves that I have. And yeah, we're just gonna put these in. There we go. There's French Jolteon, Voltali. And then, or wait, was that the only one we had to sleeve? Beautiful. Okay. So we got all our cards. How do we want to organize this? I feel like the old ones should go together and the newer ones, I mean, not that this is newer per se, but, or maybe Eevee kind of goes in the middle. I mean, there's no center spot because this isn't a 3x3. But, you know, maybe we just put Eevee in the top left. You know, she's the star of the show. So why don't we just put her up there? Okay. And then I think we gotta do the original 3 down here. So Vaporeon. This really awesome Jolteon. And Flareon. Now that looks pretty awesome, if you ask me. Okay. And then Espeon and Umbreon go together. So slide that one in. And then this one. And then we'll put our Leafeon EX down here. This is the promo, one of the promo cards from that prismatic set. And then our last Jolteon here. So here's the full spread from this page. So another card that I want to highlight is this Gardevoir EX. Really battered card. She's old, well loved, but this card is so pretty. I guess Gardevoir is the same in English as it is in French, but maybe it's Gardevoir. I don't know. Don't bit see. For those watching, I used to be fluent as a child. Not so much anymore, but I like to think I still have the accent. So, Gardevoir EX, this is a really cool card. I definitely want to use it at some point. If we're going with a kind of purple vibe, I love this Gengar. If anyone knows what this sign means, let me know. I've had this card for a really long time. It's a really, really neat one. If we're going kind of with the purple theme, I have Cynthia's Roserade, which, you know what, I'm gonna sleeve this because it's pretty and I want to keep it safe. But again, a lot of these are older cards, and, you know, I'm not going to be grading them or anything, but want to keep them as good condition as we can. So this one's really pretty. And then I also have Cynthia's Rayquaza, which is kind of funny because does she ever canonically have a Rayquaza? I don't know. Also, is it Rayquaza? I don't know, but I like this card a lot. I just don't know if it's the vibes as much. So let's keep browsing. I mean, purpley vibes. Oh, we could do. There's that Deoxys. This Mewtwo is really cool. We could do Mewtwo. I think that's kind of all the purpley cards we have. So maybe we do these four. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. This beautiful Gardevoir EX. We'll do Gengar down here. Rayquaza up here. And in the bottom, yeah, I like the rose right there. Okay, that looks pretty neat. We haven't really done a dragon or steel focused page, so maybe we do that next. I have a Cobalion, which would be a good steel type. Latios and Latias. I think these are also from the plasma set from a while ago. This super cool Lugia. And then I have these two Curums. Both from Volt White, I think. Obviously I only need one here. And then let's take out the Lugia and we'll kind of check out our options. So these do feel a lot more green. And then it goes into blue. But maybe these four together make a good combo. You know what? Let's do it. Latias at the top there. Latias. Facing. Copalion on the bottom there. And this Team Plasma. Lugia EX. Okay. That looks like a pretty good spread to me. Let's focus on some blue cards. I'm gonna just kind of throw them out here and we can actually, oh wait, we have a dupe. I have some cool blue cards for sure. Okay, so I was gonna say I feel like these are from the same set, but the symbol at the bottom is different, so I don't know. But French Floatzel, Mustiflot, and Palkia. So these both are really cool. Keldeo is just called Alligator, which is also a promo. I feel like we have to do this in honor of Legend CA coming out soon. It's a Titan, but I don't know. I don't really feel that strongly about this car. Another for alligator. This one's hollow. Yeah, this Psyduck from Mega Evolutions promo. It's so cute. I don't know. We might have to do it. And then Kira. It's just cool. Okay. Maybe we just do a full page of blue. Maybe that's the vibe. Which, if that's the case, maybe I just bring in this other alligator. Okay, let's do these four, and then Psyduck, these two, and I guess a Titan can come in. Okay. So, for alligator, both of our for alligators hanging out together up there. Let's do Palkia down here, and then French float song. Okay, that looks nice. And then over here we can do Keldeo. Kyurem. Little Psyduck. And Titan EX. That's a pretty cool looking spread too. I like all the fur alligator height. Okay. I think we'll do one more page and then close out today's episode. Some cards that I think are neat are, we have Larry's Skill. He could be cool to add. He's kind of got some gray tones. So he could go with Registeel EX, perhaps. That's one idea. I really love this old hollow Entei, which is also Entei in French. It has Manteau Brouillon and Flamme Rougissante. Very cool. There's also this shiny Terrakion. I have no idea when or where I got this, but it's super cool, so I think we gotta add that. And then I have this old Typhlosion as well. Really cool. I had another Typhlosion. I don't know where I put it. Oh, I must have already added it. Duh. Okay. And this hollow Rapidash, which is called the Galopa, is really cool. So maybe we do kind of a fire / fighting vibe, and then grays and steels. Then maybe our last two cards that we add are Aggron V and Mewtwo EX. Okay. Cool. So we'll turn the page and start with Larry's Skill. Right at the top there. Registeel EX. Aggron V. And Mewtwo EX. And then facing it, let's do this really neat shiny Terrakion. Entei. Typhlosion. and a Rapidash. And that's our final spread. So, really, really cool cards. So one last kind of look through of our newly assembled binder. I just love this page. Wow, so pretty. This one's really cool. I like this page a lot. Yeah, there's that Typhlosion. The Evolutions page, of course. Some cool cards here. Really like this Gardevoir and the Cynthia's Rayquaza. Water and some dragon types in here. And then our final spread. And these. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's put this over. Cool. I'm really bad at these sorts of things, you guys. Sorry. So, my binder, which I will continue to add to in the future. Let me know if you want to see more. I do have more cards. Maybe not as cool as these ones, to be honest, but I do have more